So what I'm going to do today is, a lot of stuff is taught to school, so I might have to adapt it, talk on the whiteboard a little more, but it's a condensed version of this. It's not the whole thing, because the book's like 300 pages, and I don't think I can do that in one hour. So these are the kind of common problems you're probably all having with productivity or in your life in general, your student life. Maybe you're not motivated. Maybe you don't know the tools and resources that are out there to make you productive or make you proactive. A lot of people is a recurring one. They don't have the time to do this. When, if with this process, if you review, you do actually have the time. You're seeing it in a different light. And then also, my confidence is low to do this. That's a common one with young people when they think about productivity. So the kind of core theory, the kind of central thing, the most important thing about this is that doing things without being organised is inefficient, right? So if you do things and you're really unorganised, you're not planned, you're not organised, you're not prepared, then it's going to be really, the results are going to be really kind of whiffy-waffy. You've done the work, but they're all over the place maybe. But if you're organised, without actually getting anything done, you're not going to get anywhere. So if you're all prepared, you've got your business plans, you've got that kind of stuff, and you're not executing them, then you're not really going to go anywhere, are you? So they're the kind of two things that you start with this, and they're trying to fix this. So the 5 steps to GTD are collect, clarify, organise, reflect, and engage. So just let you write them down. So we're going to go through them from 1 to 5, but collect. So collect is what has your attention, right? What is the thing in your life that has your attention? It might be, I've got to buy a new pair of shoes. Or it might be, I've got to do the cleaning this evening, or I've got to write 500 words to this essay. Anything like that. Whatever has your attention, whatever you're worrying about in your head, that is collect. You've got to collect them. The next step of this is to clarify. What you need to do with this is, you might get this email through that has, I don't know, some information from your teacher. You need to understand what that means, the process of it. You need to process that information. What does it mean? Is there an action here? Is this just a really irrelevant email that I can reference for later? Just file it, delete it, kick it away? So you need to process what it actually means. The next thing is to do, once you process this, you need to organise it. You need to put it in the right place. Right? There's no point in, you process this, you've understood what it means, but now you've got to put it somewhere where, when you come to it in the future, it's there. Or when you want to flick up your phone, it's there. We'll go through these processes in a minute. The next one is to reflect. So you always need to be reviewing your system and making sure it's very fluid, very forward-moving as well. And you also need to continually collect. So you always need to get everything out of your brain to stop worrying. And the final one is to engage. So I'm going to show you a few tools and tips in order to kind of like a lot of you probably go now like, oh, this is really priority, I need to do this. And there's a lot more to that. Priority is important, but there's 3 other areas that you need to focus on when it comes to that, so that you can use your time to the maximum. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with collect to go through. So to start with, there's a theory called the open loops theory, and I think I've told a couple of you this. It's basically, imagine if you've got loads of programs